Building like engines and stuff seemed like too much work, so I figured I'd just build a box that I could just propel forward with my own sense of self-satisfaction. How's it going, guys? My name is Graeme and welcome to Mechanic Miner. Thank you to the developers for sending me a copy of this. It just came out. It's currently in early access. It's one of those sort of games where you have to use physics and engineering in complicated and interesting ways. You have to build yourself your own like mining vessel to try and traverse the landscape, dig down, fight off enemies, things like that. And normally these types of games that are strictly the creative focus, I tend to not be the best at, but this one kind of blends in some story elements and stuff, and so I thought at the very least I could give it a try, show off what it has to offer. It seems like it has a nice blend of very complex, if you want to take it that way, but then it also has like at least a level of accessibility. You can also do survival and straight up creative modes. I want to test out the story myself, a good way to learn the basics. John's Flyer, Mars, Aerostationary Orbit, Tuesday, just before lunch. And you're still napping the day away? Get out of bed. Oh, that'll shake you awake. There you go, you can't nap through that. Should maybe put some pants on. Ooh, nice, we're both wearing yellow shirts. Oh, okay, now we don't really match anymore. What the Sam hell fuckus ruckus noise is going on in here? He seems unconcerned by this, so I have to assume that that's regular. There's nothing wrong with what we're seeing there. This level of jumping feels very realistic. I was thinking it feels so pathetic, but like, most people can't jump higher than their own height. This guy's jumping like a couple feet. That's still really good. I get to cruise around in my own little ship here. You can start seeing like the different ways that you have to build together the treads to move the wheels and the gears and things like that. There's like power systems and motors, things like that. Wires to hook it up to a lever to control the direction. Very early peek at maybe some of what's to come. Ooh, a plant room. I feel much more at home in something like this. I want to navigate the whole ship. I'm not allowed. What the hell? Is this a ghost of myself? Hello, John. Hello, John? I realize you must be confused. I do look exactly like you. Excuse me, John, is it? Would you have me believe that you are, in fact, me? Yes, John, but from the future. Alas, I cannot elaborate more presently. We have an urgent undertaking. Why is future me a ghost? Or like a hologram? In just a few seconds, the flyer will be hit by a much more massive aether eddy. It will wreak havoc on most of the ship and also destroy your engine. My engine! No, I love my engine. Oh, see, you didn't warn me nearly soon enough. Save the engine. Coming back in time to warn me about something like doesn't really do much of anything if you warn me like seconds before it actually happens. You were still in the room with me when it happened. Oh, this doesn't seem very good. Maybe we just keep on climbing. The door is blocked. Use your grappler to lift away the blocking objects. Like this. Oh, the grappler is very cool. I very much enjoy the grappler. Can we grapple more things? Oh no, my ship is in tatters. Yeah, it looks bad, but you must concentrate now. The gap is too far to jump, but you can just build a bridge. Oh really, is that easy? Oh, I just get to harvest the wood from all my plants. Do I want wood or do I want oxygen? I know what my own preference might be. Oh, it only takes 1/4 of a wood to build the planks. So that's much easier than I expected it to be. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have stood underneath that. Hurry up and take the shuttle car. But it will not go. The engine's been destroyed. All right. There is another engine which you can use as a replacement. First, dislodge it. Weird how he's able to, like, ghost hologram show me how to do these sorts of things. Perfect. Man, this guy really loves his eddies and all the havoc that they wreak. Well, I guess more precisely, he doesn't love them, he hates them, but he's obsessed either way. That was kind of impressive that you can just clear away specific things like that. Oh man, I want to keep like just stealing random blocks of iron. Seems like it would be useful building material. It's clearly not needed up there. You can deconstruct entire things. Oh man, did I get everything for that? I got a bunch of iron. Maybe you lose bits and pieces if you do it that way. I have a repair tool, but that seems like it would very specifically only work in something that is like a set construction, you know, if it was something I built entirely myself. Although maybe you can kind of lock in designs. So if something you built was destroyed, you would still be able to just repair it in this fashion. Oh god, I have to do like circuitry? This is where my ability to function in this game is gonna fall apart. Here's where I put in the belts. I hardly understand how that's functioning. It's all again, my flyer is saved thankfully. I hope you're right. Wouldn't you know precisely how this turns out? He was saying I kind of skipped it. Like, I remember the engine being more badly damaged than this. I was going to recommend the escape pod. Very peculiar that this guy has gone through this, yet he's seemingly quite unfamiliar. Oh crap, we just immediately got hit by another one of those pulses again though, so we're just pooched, aren't we? Quest failed. Well, thanks for all the help with that one there, John. My engine, my flyer, oh, the humanity. John, gather your wits. You have to use the escape pod. There's no other prudent course of action. Can I just, like, salvage all this stuff? Crap, I can't even. It's, like, too destroyed. I hope this is where the escape pod is. Oh, nice. That was a sweet ladder-to-ladder maneuver he pulled off there. Good work, John. I agree, John. Lovely work. I'm so sorry, John, but it looks like... look at it this way. You've reached your goal and are about to explore Mars. The first human being to do so. Yeah, but I hope to bring resources and equipment to help me survive. Could be a hostile environment. But John, you already have everything you need. The skills of mechanics and mining. They are all you need to survive and explore this place. You know, you don't need to worry about oxygen or food or protection from the environment. You'll just mine oxygen and engineer yourself some food. It'll be fine. Oh crap, that didn't... Ooh, I hope we got out of there in time. Either that or we're gonna crash land maybe elsewhere other than Mars. Hope you brought like a Cliff Bar or something to keep you satiated while you're drifting through space. Oh, big crash landing. But where did we end up? Ah, yes, the green fields of Mars. Quest completed, abandoned ship. That feels like one of those motivational tactics of like writing down a bunch of things that you've like either already done or have to do passively during the day anyways. Get out of the ship. Nice. Did it. What a glorious landscape. And so green. Indeed, the Martian landscape is quite varied, contrary to popular belief. If only I had some wonderful equipment I planned on bringing with me. Like I said, John, you can do without them. Mechanics and mining, the only skills you truly need. If I only had my analysis engine, how else can I analyze all the new resources of this world and utilize them in my machine building? Alright, John, maybe there is hope. Did you see that more debris fell from the ship? I believe they fell in the desert, which lies beyond this green marsh. Travel to the desert and look for debris. That sounds like a very hefty task. That's like a lot to take on day one, you know? Go all the way beyond the marsh to the desert? Wait, is this it right here? Did I do it already? What am I grabbing? Wax? There was like a beehive in that one tree that I was incidentally mining. I figured I might as well just completely terraform this place. Just immediately wipe out all life on Mars. Destroy everything that's been growing here for millennia. I need it more. This goofy, like, Banjo-Kazooie tune is really doing it for me. That entrance looks like it leads underground. It is a Martian mine. Now you can go mining for resources. Ah, how convenient. Mining was the thing that you said was what I needed to do. I see minerals. Oh, joy. Mine away all this lovely copper. Maybe I'll mine some mushrooms while I'm at it. I appear to be unable to do so. Oh, but I can live out my dream of having this bronze shower. Oh, baby. Oh man, there was something... Oh crap, this keeps happening. The performance of my game just drops off like dramatically. I thought I was only running this slow on my ship because like gravity was getting all messed up or whatever. No, the game is just running very slowly. Alright, now I seem to be running back at a normal speed again. There was something running in the background that I think was dramatically affecting performance. So sorry about the weird slowness that was holding us back. This is much better to work with here. It was kind of painful trying to do it for a minute there. Copper seems to be very abundant on Mars. This is very good news. I can use it to construct many kinds of basic machinery. I gotta stop stumbling on these sentences. Now you can continue towards the desert. Am I not already there? I have to go back above again? I guess this hole in the ground full of copper is in fact not a desert. Ooh, I found out that I can totally customize my guy. Well, obviously the silly mustache has got to stay. I feel like I should give him a toque because I'm Canadian and all, but I kind of want to give him that because it makes me think of the hat you wear in West of Loathing. I want the more discreet backpack. I like the look of the big hulking one, but I want the discreet one so I can get a better look at the differences in the jackets. Oh, the collar popping on that one looks tight. It's very hot in the room I'm in right now, so I want to go for the shorts. The look of the goggles is very cool, but if I wear this headband or whatever it would end up being, it just makes it look like it's a part of my hat, and it just makes my hat look cooler. Yeah, it's definitely meant to be a headband. Toque it is, but we're still sticking with a yellow shirt, which is good. I wouldn't change the color even if it was an option. Now I just kind of wish I had a mustache like this guy. Ah, nice. Future me updated his look too. I guess we're learning a bit more about how time travel works in this world. If you shave a mustache currently, you're gonna have a mustache in the future. John, we have a problem. In order to reach the desert, we need to cross that pond, but it's full of fierce-looking fish. You will need to keep your feet dry. What about constructing a simple vehicle to cross the pond? Excellent idea, John. Oh, I just love patting ourselves on the back like that. Everything in the game, time-wise, is infinitely more tolerable when, it's running at the speed that it's meant to. If I run around like this, then it's kind of like the boat is riding me. That was the engine. Now I need a boiler and a lever. Is that honestly the last thing it needs? Oh, it gets wheels as well. So we're kind of building like an Argo or one of those sort of things. It's not quite a boat. So you just need to move the belt across to one wheel. It doesn't actually even have to go to both of them, I guess. Fuel the boiler with water and wood. Not being stuck under it would make a big difference too, because now I've made it too heavy. Oh, there we go. I can do my fancy thing. There we go. There. I think that was all I needed to do. Do I still need to stick water in there? Has that not happened? Can I collect the fish while I'm at it? I only seem to be able to get water. Oh man, the way it starts flipping water around like that to spin things is really cool. The water-powered engine. Hello, weird creature. I'm gonna mine you if I can. Doesn't appear to be a real option. So I guess I'll let the moss man be. Did I level up? What good does that do me? This cave has new resources, but it's more dangerous. It's also going to be dark. Shove a quick candle on the front here. Huge difference that's going to make. And a door. Ooh. Now things are feeling real homey. I don't know if I put enough like water and stuff into this thing for it to really do its full job. I do like that I can just kind of clean up in here without actually leaving the vehicle. These bats are shitty. What are you gonna do if I leave the door open, bats? I bet nothing. Bunch of chickens. Bunch of weird chicken mammals. I guess I should get this thing out of here before it, like, inevitably runs out of fuel, rather than harvesting absolutely everything within the entire area. Zinc can be alloyed with copper to create stronger and more versatile things. Oh, but that's me telling the ghost, as if he doesn't already know. I assume everything we know he knows, dude. And you'll need that in your travels. Now you can continue to the desert. Really keeps teasing this desert. Will I get calcium or something from the bones? Bakelite. More bakelite. What the hell is this? Oh, I messed up it messed me all up. That's no good. Ouch, the creature seriously damaged my vehicle. And as long as you have the requisite resources, you can repair it. I guess we give that an honest shot then. Oh yeah, so this is kind of what I was curious about before. Even though it's not like a pre-built vehicle, it does kind of lock in the pattern for you so that you can take on the building yourself. So I think it's done, right? There we go, something was slightly off. Complete. Beware though, there are more frogs up ahead. Is that what that was? It doesn't provide sufficient protection. We need an arsenal. I would add a ballista to the front, which can be controlled from the lever. I can concur, John. Once we get that locked on there, then we'll have to run a belt from the same engine. Oh, I need a wire this time? Hard to know. I'm guessing the belt stuff is mechanical, whereas the cable, transfer control, can transfer rotation. Ah, so that there is a distinction there. Now we're ready to blast our way along. They instantaneously broke the ballista, so I guess we're bailing on this entirely. It's not gonna let me do it. I was just gonna pimp this thing out in as many ballistas as possible. Tutorial limitations, man. Oh, I have to shoot it. I'm in control of firing this thing. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe you're actually only allowed to have one per vehicle. That might be the difference. I don't like how much teeth they have and how little eyes they have. It's very much the inverse of what I'm used to seeing in, like, earth frogs. Click and hold to excavate. For a second I thought it said execute. But I'll excavate some frogs. We'll probably get some sweet hallucinogens out of these bad boys. Then we don't even actually have to make it to the desert. We can just think that we did, and that'll be good enough. Protein and... Wait, psilocybin? We might have legit found hallucinogens in this frog. I say we use it on ourselves. Ah, now we just dropped it. I want that back. It's very valuable. Who knows what kind of weird shit we can get up to with that. My ballista's pooched. I can't seem to repair it properly, so I guess I just have to ram my way through the frogs. That's not quite what he was asking of me, but it seems equally as effective to me. Good enough. We did it. Quest completed. That was what you meant, right? Well, I have no way to defend myself, so I really hope that little scurrying away bug doesn't go and find much larger bugs, which is pretty much what I'm anticipating that he's about to go do. Ooh, there's a fast travel menu now. Oh, now I'm allowed to have two. Do you know what I think actually went wrong? Is that I lost the belt. I didn't have the belt anymore to traced off to this thing. Oh crap, we got a goofy thing attacking us. I can't really defend myself properly. Oh, this sucks. He actually eats the entire ship. Well, I'm pretty much screwed because I didn't... I guess I can keep attempting to build this one. Nope. Nah, I'm pretty well screwed. Hey, he left. He ate the engine, though. So, I think I'm abandoning that entire ship. That's fine. I didn't even want that ship. I'll build my own ship. That was the whole point, right? Stretch the creative muscles. A drug dispenser? Oh, nah. Doesn't do what I thought it would do. Building, like, engines and stuff seemed like too much work, so I figured I'd just build a box that I could just propel forward with my own sense of self-satisfaction. Sometimes it's a little hard to park, though, and mind the specific things that you want, so you just kind of have to learn to ride the bowl a little bit. Now, that was nearly perfect, but I think I can do better. This seems much better. This is what I was trying to achieve the first time around. Now we'll be unstoppable. Except for slight hills might give us a tiny bit of trouble. Hey, long time no see. I've been busy building all kinds of cool stuff. I don't know what you've been doing. What the fuck? It like half moves backwards half the time. Where's your vehicle? Would you like me to restore it for you? No. No. I don't want... No. I want my own home-built thing. You don't consider this a vehicle? This is more efficient than yours. I invented the bicycle, essentially, but it's like a penticycle or something. But it's entirely... powered by me, man. I don't need engines or fuel or anything. We're gonna go collect Jonesy, our critter who may have been a part of the crash landing. Don't worry, future me. I got this covered. Now the music is more fitting now than ever. Oh crap, no! I'm refining my wonderful creation. It doesn't even need wheels. The wheels didn't do anything. It's perfection. It doesn't even need wheels. Do you guys not see? Look at this new thing I invented. Shoes. Yeah, fine. I'll take back the vehicle. Maybe this time it'll actually, the attack thing will work again. Yeah, this is kind of what screwed me over previously. The trickling sand solidifies at an incredible rate. Yes, but the sand pillars they form are quite brittle. You should easily be able to pierce them with a metal implement. Well, now I gotta run over this thing so that it can end up on the opposite side so that I can actually shoot it. Nope, you just ate everything again. I spent too long building my new ship up top, and now I'm just rotating. I have to transport myself to the top and back down again every time one of these nighttime things comes and tries to attack me. I'm specifically editing around showing you my new creation. It solves all previous problems we've had with past attempts, so I don't want to spoil anything. Holy Jesus, I was having some major issues with this. I couldn't get it to work quite right. But now I have this much larger structure overall. Oh, I don't have a candle on it yet. That's the only thing that could be improved on this perfection. You know what? I'll go crazy. I'll give it 2 candles. But look, I have much more range as to where I can actually attack. Oh, it can't point lower than that. So I can only shoot outwards at very far away things. So the fact that this doesn't have a full 360 range on it means it's so much less effective than I thought it was gonna be. I even had my sweet little staircase in the back there and everything. I was so pumped about that. I can't even get my spikes to hit the thing. I thought I was gonna get the chance to build a proper mining tool finally. Oh no, it's coming for us, make it get away! Well, I mean, I guess that works. Oh shit, he can still eat his way out of it. Quick, I'll just repair things faster and he can eat them. I waste all my resources. Yeah, give me a new vehicle, man. I screwed up. I believe the intention was to force me to put a bunch of spikes and shit on the other side of my vehicle and then, like, you know, climb through to the other side. Oh, I didn't even accomplish what I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to get down to my little buddy down there. Of course that's what I'm trying to do. I don't know. I can't fucking build this thing. I hate this goddamn vehicle. It's nowhere near as cool as mine was, okay? My home-built one. I have a plan. It's so dumb. I shouldn't even be allowed to play video games. Stage 1 is complete, and it took so long to get right. You can't really build under yourself, so I had to build it to the side and move it. It's dumb. What am I doing? It didn't work out as planned. Apparently it weighs too much to move while jumping. I was gonna build a box that fit over the pyramid, cover the bottom of it in spikes, and jump up and down on the spikes. All this has shown me is that my earliest bicycle style attempt design was still the best thing I've ever come up with. So the more I can work with that concept, the better. This ought to do the trick. If I just get a few rolling starts at it like that, I'll be fine. Einstein would be proud. Or like Newton, or one of the guys who is more known for inventing. Big running start. You know, one of those big inventing types. Lance Armstrong. Well, I clearly suck at this game, so I'm gonna rescue this thing and then never play again, because it took me like 90 minutes to accomplish nothing. This is supposed to be the tutorial for crying out loud, and I, like, had to have my hand held so badly, and I still basically ended up just cheating, and still barely could actually do it. There, little buddy, I did it. Is this not gonna count? I already deleted my thing. Oh, it doesn't, I didn't break through it completely enough. Screw this game. In my books, that's a win. I did it. I'm not rebuilding that contraption. That abomination. The long and short of it, obviously this game has a lot to offer. You can see even just the basic blueprints that the game starts you with. There's like a spider machinery thing, this giant multi-tiered tank, like a floating city, I don't know, a train, like a cargo train or whatever. There's so much stuff, and the game has Steam Workshop, so like people can build and share their own creations. I'll go into creative mode here and kind of show you guys some of the potential in this game here. First things first, build a staircase and use that to access someone much more creative than you managed to build already. Then I don't actually have to do anything. We can just see what kind of cool shit there actually is in this game. Is different modes? What if I switch between modes? Then what happens? No, that's not different modes. What do 1, 2, and 3 do? Wait. Okay, so hitting number 1 starts shooting something that managed to break something else on it. This makes these like fans or something spin around. 3 makes the other shooting thing happen. The buttons within this aren't particularly useful. All they ended up doing was making this robot kind of kill itself. Hey, if big spider things aren't your jam, then we can mess around with this crazy tank instead that has like cannons on it and stuff. So that's solid. Yeah, there we go. Now this one lets you switch between the cannons. That's much more effective overall. Look how like tightly compact the various like, components are within this vessel. Mine was all over the place. It doesn't have enough wheels on it though. What if it flips on its roof? How are you gonna wheel it around? Yeah, this game clearly isn't for me. I knew going in that I was gonna have difficulties with it. I didn't realize how difficult I suck. At the very least, I hope there was a laugh or two, and that it gave you guys a small sense of what this game is about and whether or not it would be right for you. So, maybe we've achieved that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.